Hello, today I want to show you how to check your U-Control UC-33e unit by using only the device and also by using the MidiOX program and as well as using Enigma to program your unit. This is mostly the tutorial on programming your UC unit and checking it with or without software. First part is how to check your unit on stability. I mean the controls of your unit for stability and whether one or the other control is just interrupting and sporadically and spontaneously appears in your MIDI flow. By moving each control or fader, you can see that the number of control is displayed in this corner, and while you're choosing and moving one control, there should be no different number than the number of the active moving control. If you found, for example, while moving one control, some number appears on this left bottom corner with a different number, it means that this control, for example number 17, is sporadically generates the control number while you moving only one control. It means you need to clean or move thoroughly that control, for example a variable potentiometer, and clean the surface of the resistance and make that control more stable. This potentiometer have the behavior of the legacy devices to degrade a little with the oxygen and by not actually using the device, and some of the control may appear unresponsive and may start to generating the spontaneous messages while doing nothing. And all you need to refresh that the quality behavior of that control is just to move it a little bit in time, just 10, 20 or 30 times, and that control will become stable and control it behavior. While faders, if you found the faders generating spontaneous behavior, you need to desolder faders and clean them from the dust which got inside from this fader control moving entrance, the hole of the fader. And you may find the procedure how I desolder the faders after the dismantling all of the controls on the unit and fixing the spontaneous generating faders values, as well as clean faders and clean everything inside of the unit. And let's get back to the checking the unit with the program MidiOX. You can switch to a MidiOX program. I mean, you can connect your unit to the computer and run MidiOX program. Then you choose options, MIDI devices, and you will see the small window popped with the devices you need to choose. For monitoring your CC values and controls, you need to choose only a MIDI input from your device, because we don't sending any information from the keyboard or the other devices. But you can use this program for routing keyboard, for example, to this device through MIDI, and then setting the option MIDI Thru on the display of your unit, and sending MIDI information through your U-Control unit to other MIDI devices connected with the MIDI DIN5 connector. Here in the MidiOX we choosing OK, and as you can already see, all of the controls are generating their values here and there, and yeah, you can choose whatever control you see, and you can find the number of control, the value of control, and the programmed message with each controls you move and engage in your MIDI flow. And this way you can check which control is programmed on each knob and fader. Each control can have its own MIDI channel, as well as the value program change or control change, and whatever is MIDI possible to program your unit. And in this third part right now, we will expect to program our unit with Enigma software. To run Enigma software, we need to unbind with option MIDI devices menu and select different than UC-33 device in our MidiOX, which is will stay running. I just didn't choose any devices, and I will engage and run Enigma over here, and you can see the Enigma software with its editor, the library of different controls and different possible values that can be programmed our unit. To select our unit, we need to choose option MIDI setup, and then choose as input and output our UC-33 unit. Then we press OK, and we can see our unit actually appearing over here, and we can download all of the settings from our unit. Currently we have downloaded here the presets of our unit, and we can edit anything we want by double pressing our control and checking our editor window on the parameter and the value we need to our control to be programmed. As well as in library, we can find different parameter we want to program, the controls we want. For example, we can program this 0 button by choosing not on and off that control. Boom. Here you can see this is not on and off value on our control, After changing the note value, we want to press the button Save Changes to our device, and that will do it. That will program our unit on the value of control we need to assign to our button or the fader. For example, here we have values. We can change it to channel pressure, for example. As you can see, I'm dragging the control from the library and it appears in the editor window. And that's it for programming your U-Control unit. This is how you can change the parameter of the control. Then you can create a bank of settings in this window, and then you can by pressing this button you can save the current bank in the device. I mean the bank of settings, which will allow you to quickly change the preset by pressing 1, 2, 3, 4 buttons on top of the control over here, and as well the number of preset you want to load to your unit, and quickly load the preset you want to engage and control your U-33 unit. That's it for today, and for programming your unit with Enigma software, and by checking your controls with MidiOX software, as well as without any software, by just the unit itself. Thank you for attention. Subscribe on my channel and find anything interesting on my Patreon page, as well by liking and subscribing. You will help my channel to grow and attract attention of musicians to my content of fixing musical gear and setting it the way you need to. Let's have fun doing music with this gear, and thank you for attention. Have a good day, everyone.